This tutorial is in celebration and support of Hopie Dope Official Yarn.
Hello everyone, this is Tiffany here from Carvalho Crochets, and today we are going to be making our Erykah Badu hat. So excited about this hat. This video is featuring the Hopie Dope Official Yarn. This yarn is entitled Siren Scales, and it's the color black option. That she has a wide variety of colors, so make sure you show her some love and pick out the yarn that you like. Also, I will be using between a 6.5 or an 8mm hook for today's video. I'm not quite sure yet. Just based on the feeling of the material, I believe that a 6.5 will work really well. However, if I'm noticing that it's not working up the way that I want to, I will increase to a 8mm, but we'll see. All right, so grab your yarn, grab your hook. If you probably will need scissors, so grab those too, and let's get started. If you know anything about me, I prefer to operate with a cake. Look at those colors, oh my gosh, over a skein. So let's get started. Now, we're gonna start by making a slip knot. You're basically wrapping the yarn around your fingers to create an X. Insert your hook and pull up a loop. You chain one. I might need an 8mm. You chain one, and then that is your starting magic ring. You're actually going to chain two. Okay, now you're going to make 12 double crochets inside of the center. One. This chain two does not count as a stitch, so we will slip stitch right into this space at the end of the row. So one. Actually, let's do two more. Come on, please. It's not the yarn, it's this hook. Okay, there we go. There we go. Slip stitch. All right, so round one. This is the hook because this keeps slipping. Then we're gonna chain two. And I think I need to increase my hook. Well, no, I like how close this is. So I'm just gonna have to fight with this hook. I don't have another 6.5. All right, 2 double crochets in each stitch for a total of 24 double crochets. One. Actually, I'll pause. Two more. One. Two. Okay, I'm gonna pause and come back once I have 24. All right, and I slip stitched into the top of the first double crochet. Round 3 is 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets in the next stitch, all the way around for a total of 36 stitches. So 1 in the first, where you slip stitched, 1 in the first, 2 in the next, repeat, 1 and 2. Okay, repeat in the next, repeat all the way around again for 36 stitches, and slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet. All right, this is round 3. We have 36 double crochets. We're going to continue with round 4. It's the same thing. It's similar to the previous round and the previous round. So you're going to place 1 double crochet in this first stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochets in each third stitch. So 1, 2, 2 double, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase. You know how they say 1, 2, buckle my shoe? There's your buckled shoe. Increase. You're going to go all the way around. Total of 48 stitches this time. An increase of 12, so a total of 48 stitches. And then I will measure to see if it's going to be big enough. I think I might need a 5th round, but we'll see when we come back. Continue all the way around for 48 stitches, for 48 double crochets. All right, this is round 4. We actually have a total of about 6.5 inches. It's about 6.5 inches wide. I'm going to do a little math just to see what the circumference is going to be, because the circumference of my head, I'm going to just do it really quickly. The circumference of my head is 23 inches, about 23, maybe 23.5 inches. If this is going to be 23.5 inches, I'm going to leave it, this is going to be my last row of increase. So the way that I do it is I use the circumference formula. So the circumference formula is pi times diameter. The diameter is 6.5, so I'm going to do 3.14 times 6.5. That gets 20, and I need 23. So I am going to do another round. You can do this math to determine if you want to do another round, especially with this yarn. Oh my gosh, look how magical this yarn is. Hopie dope. Man, Hopie dope, you did your big one with this. This is so pretty. It's so pretty, and it's working up really well. So yep, just keep 1, 2, 3, and then increase like that. Your increase is 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and do it again. 1, 2, 3, and then increase 1, 2. Okay, and then repeat it all the way around. Again, 60 stitches, and you will likely have about 7.5 inches, but we'll come back. I'll get you the number in a second. All right, now here comes the fun part. We are going to build our hat to come down and meet our head, but it's going to be in a top hat style. So what you're going to do is you're going to chain 2. So 1, 2. You're going to flip over your work, and I'm going to show you I'm going to show you where you need to go into. So there is a third, so these are your top stitches here, your top loops. These are the top loops. And then there is a third loop that is, you gotta get into it. There's a third loop here. This is your third loop. And you will keep having a third loop each time, each stitch. So this is where you're going to be going into to make the to begin to go down. So I'll show you how to do it. So you chain 2. You're going to go into the 3rd loop and make a double crochet. Okay, go into the 3rd loop like that and double crochet. You're going to keep going doing this. It's hard to get into, but once you're in there, you're good. Come on. There you go. Double crochet. Keep going into the 3rd loop and double crochet in. 3rd loop, double crochet. Okay, and then go all the way around. You'll have 60 stitches, or if you decided to increase, it'll just be a repeat of that row. I'm going to tell you what to do next, and then it's going to be a repeat for a number of rows until you have the length, the tallness of your hat that you want. Okay, all right, I'll be back in a second once I finish this round, and then you'll repeat the next round over and over and over and over again. All right, I've gone all the way around. Here is the chain 2. I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the double crochet. So now, as you can see, we're already starting to grow a top hat. It's 1 inch a row, and I would probably like my hat to sit about 5, I would say 5 or 6 inches from my head. I kind of want it to be kind of tall. So I'm going to do 5 rows, 5 more rows. So a total of 6 rows. So 1 and then 5 more. So I'll have a total of 6 rows when I come back. And then what we will decide, I'll show you what it looks like on, and then you can decide if you want to do more or if I want to do less. I think I'm going to want to do more. I think I'm going to want to keep it at 6 rows. All right, 6 more. So 5 more rows. And then we will come back to how to do the brim. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We are doing the last part of this tutorial. Sorry, we're doing the last part of this tutorial. Just to recap, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of double crochet in the round, increasing once each round. Then we did a double crochet in the 3rd chain, and we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. Now it is time to make our brim. You can make this as long as you want. I only want to do 7 rows, so this is why I'm now working on the brim. So again, I'm still using my 6.5 millimeter hook. So I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to go through the front, but I am going through the 3rd stitch. So this is the front loop, the back loop, and then here is the 3rd stitch. I'm pulling the 3rd stitch to the front. So let me show you one more time. Going in from the front, looping around the 3rd stitch. Well, wait, I need to make a double crochet. So I'm gonna yarn over, go through the front, pull on the 3rd stitch, and double crochet. Okay, yarn over, go into the front, put my, I think it's basically like a front post through the 3rd stitch. So this is how you see how it's gonna lay, it's gonna come out flat. So that's gonna make the brim stick out. One more thing I need to do is see how many times I need to increase. So we have 1, 2, 3, increase, 1, 2, 3, increase. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3.
Screenshot here for brim details.
4 double crochets, and then in the 5th double crochet, we're going to increase. So yarn over, insert, double crochet in that chain, and then go back into that same loop and double crochet again. That is going to be your increase, and then repeat. So 1, probably better if I do it this way. Uh-oh. Two. Three. Four. And now here we will do an increase. So insert, pull up a loop, double crochet, go back into that exact same loop, double crochet. All right. And so as you can see, you are creating a brim, and we will continue to increase with each round. So I'll come back, I'll go all the way around and stop, and then later on today, I'll come back and show you the next row and the next row and the next row. I think we're gonna do about 4 rows of the brim, and then we will be done with our hat. This is gonna be a fun one. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, we're almost at the end. I just want to give you a quick update on what I did. I showed you this row where we went through the front but looped through the 3rd chain to make that brim. And then as I continued each row, 1, 2, 3, 4 for brims, for the brim, I did for the first row, 1, 2, 3, 4 increase, 1, 2, 3, 4 increase for that first row. Second row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet increase. The next row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 increase. And then the last row, which will be your 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth row, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 increase. So grabbing my 6.5 millimeter hook, I'm just going to finish this last row. And I will say, having done this so many times, I am getting better at going through the yarn. This Siren Scales yarn by Hopie Dope Official is amazing. It's really like, it allows for you to have a really good structure. And I also love that, I love the way the color is coming through. It is really, really pretty. Here's the last stitch. So now you are just going to slip stitch into the top, sorry, what did I do before? Slip stitch into the top of that first stitch. I like to chain 2 when I'm closing out, and I don't have scissors, so then we'll cut the yarn here, okay? I used 4.5 skeins for this, so I recommend getting 5. The bucket hat, I'll clean up these ends as well. I used the Russian knot to connect the yarn, so make sure you use a Russian knot as well. It is really undetectable once you crochet with it. You don't want to go, you want to give it a little bit of an edge, but not too much, because you don't want it to come undone. There we go. Oh, one more. This is going for sale. I really think I'm gonna meet someone who's as eccentric and eclectic and like just a showstopper. They are really gonna want this, and I'm gonna be so excited to give it to them because it's such a fly hat. Okay, let's transition. Ooh, grabbed another one. Let's transition to the bathroom so we can see what it looks like on. But this is our Badu top hat. It has all the structure it needs, and it is super cute. thank you all for watching. I'll show you some pictures with it on. Y'all, I could really pass for Erykah Badu with this hair. This hair is not This hair is helping, and it's not helping. This hat is about to be sold. I wasn't even expecting it. But yeah, we'll see. This joint is so fire. Look at the colors. Oh my gosh. Her yarn eats down. I'm so mad it's about to sell, but hey, come buy it. It's a business. Period.